Hey everybody, I am back. I actually wanted to make a different type of video today. I wanted to make a video about a movie production company that I think is really interesting. They have a wide variety of different types of movies under their belt, under more of a budget. And that studio is A24 Films. They've been around since I think like 2012. And since then, they try and make movies, or they try and produce movies and distribute movies few times a year, and their movies are so different than I find what the other movie studios are producing. So these movies are typically, like I said, on a budget, and they have such a very I don't know, unique way of telling stories, or the messages that they're trying to convey wouldn't be necessarily, I think, mainstream for a lot of these films, or like for like the mainstream studios. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to go on Tier Maker, and they actually list, I think, about all the A24 films, and I wanted to go through them. Like I said, I looked it up a little bit, and apparently there is over 100 A24 films, which isn't really surprising. So whether or not this list has every single one of them, I guess we're gonna find out. And once again, I probably haven't seen every single one of these movies. So I have a list at the top on a Wikipedia of all the A24 films. I just want to go through them, see which ones I have seen and which ones I haven't, and kind of rank them and see what I think about them. I know some of these movies I probably might have very different opinions than maybe what the critics have come out with. But at the end of the day, it's just my opinion, and I thought this would just be a fun idea because, yeah, a lot of these stories over the years have really kind of stuck with me. So let's go through this list and see which ones I feel like are personally like at the top of my list. So the first one is 20th Century Woman. I'm going to be honest, I don't think I've seen this movie. And 20th Century Woman. So it's with Greta Gerwig, Ellie Fanning. I personally don't think I've seen this movie, so I'm going to put this in the category of I haven't seen. The next one is Ghost Story, which I do remember. This one is a really good one, actually. I think it's got Casey Affleck in it, and he's passed on, and it's kind of him watching his wife as a ghost. I really enjoyed it. I'm probably going to put in like the B tier, because like it's sad, but I enjoyed it. It was a good movie. The next one is, I'm trying to look at this. It's very, very small. I'm going to say something year. I'm going to look it up. A24 year movie. A most violent year. Let's see. A most violent year. That's Oscar Isaac in it. New York City, 1981, an ambitious immigrant to fight business and play trades. I don't think I've seen this either. I don't think I have. Let's see. IMDb, please don't fail me. I don't think I've seen this. So I will put this in the category of I have yet to see. Like I said, there's probably going to be a bunch of these movies that I haven't seen. I actually don't know which one this is, so I'm gonna skip it for now. I can't really read the name of it. This one has Colin Firth. I'm pretty sure I've seen this one. Colin Firth, or Colin, what's his name? Colin Farrell. Ugh. A24. After Yang. I'm pretty sure I've seen this movie. Yeah, I have, and I actually really enjoyed this movie too. Yeah, it's pretty much about people that are trying to cope with not having like assistance from like an android. Once again, I'm gonna put this in the beer tier. I really liked it. It was an interesting twist on the whole idea of like what happens when like you become so dependent on androids. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I think everyone did a good one. This one I think is like American Honey or something. I think I've seen this as well. American Honey. Yep. Sasha. Yeah, I've seen this with Shia LaBeouf. I actually enjoyed this well too. Uh, yeah, this was a good movie. Once again, you're probably gonna notice a lot of movies go in these B tier areas because, like I said, I think they're really good movies. Sometimes I just feel like they don't like fully like hit me. Amy was a documentary I watched that was on Amy Houston, I'm pretty sure. This was really good. I really enjoyed that. Amy, I think, is like A tier. Backstabbing. You know what? First things first, let's see what the critics was on Amy. Because I really enjoyed it. Yeah. No figures, yeah. I really liked that movie. I assumed most people liked it too. Like I said, Backstabbing is going to be the next one. Backstabbing for Beginners. I don't think I've seen this. I definitely have not seen Backstabbing. Theo James. No, I haven't. No. It's more like a political thriller, it looks like, so I haven't seen that. Barely Lethal. Once again, sounds really familiar. I'm going to see if I actually have seen this movie. Barely Lethal. Samuel Jackson. I think I've seen, and Haley Steinfeld. I'm pretty sure I've seen this, and I don't think I liked it at all. Yeah, I've seen this, and I did not like this at all. This was not a very good movie. So I'm gonna put this probably in like D tier because I think it's forgettable, but from the little bits I remember, it wasn't great. I'm still trying to figure out what the first one is. I'm still trying to figure out what the heck this one is. It sucks that like I can't really like zoom in on it. Bowie State is the next one. I will figure that one out. Don't you worry, guys. I will figure out what the heck that the first one is. Bowie State, documentary. Tending Boys. I have not seen this movie. I've actually have never heard of this one, so that one goes into this one. The next one is Charles something. A24 Charles. Is this Charles Swan? Is that what it is? Charles Swan 3. I don't think I've heard this one before. I have never heard this movie before. I don't know what it is. I'm sorry, Charles Swan. I do not know what you are. The Chairman Act, I think, is the next one. Chairman Act. A24, I think. Maybe not. Something Act. Let me see. If I've just put in Act. A24. I feel like it might show. The Children Act. There we go. Okay. In the midst of a mutual crisis, the whole society. No, I haven't seen this one either. I don't think I've heard about this one before. And that's the great thing about A24 films is like there are so many different ones that I just have never heard of these before. Well, I don't know which one that is. But once again, this is a sucky thing. Sometimes the posters make it so easy on like I can read exactly what it's saying, like the name is, or I can kind of like be like, oh, I've seen this. But yeah, this one's called Come On, Come On. Joaquin Phoenix. It's in black and white. I don't think I've seen this one either. Man, this is a bummer. I thought I've seen a lot of these movies, but I guess I haven't. I just don't know what these two are. Mailbox. Let's see if I can figure it out. Mailbox A24. Let's see if it pops up. No. Nope. Okay. I will close this. I just don't know. Dark Places. It sounds super familiar, and I think I've seen it. Dark Places. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen this, and I thought it was just okay. I don't really. I'm once again, I think it's like C tier. It's okay. I remember I saw it and I thought it was okay, but it's very forgettable. That's kind of how I felt about it. Yeah. I gotta eventually look at this list and be like, what movies haven't I seen? Eighth Graders. This movie was like interesting. It was very dark. I wasn't expecting it to be that dark. Eighth Grader. Yeah. Is this the one that's... No, this isn't the one that's produced by Jonah Hill. This is a different one. But yes, I remember I saw this and I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was written by Bo Burnham. Yeah. 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 This movie was good. I think it's B tier. I remember it was a movie that I think it was like a coming of age story where I think she was just dealing with like popularity and like not knowing who she was. I'm pretty sure it's this movie. Enemy, I actually really like. This movie I remember has like the weirdest ending. It's actually directed by the guy that did Prisoners and Dune, Denise. I'm pretty sure. Yep, Denise. Yeah, Denise directed this film, and it was like right after Prisoners, and this ending will always stick with me. This movie was such an interesting movie. Like, I really like what they did with it. I think personally it's like A tier. I think it's really fucking great. Yeah. It might even be S tier for me. Yeah, I think it might be S tier. That ending just sticks with me every time. Every time. Like I said, I'm gonna skip these and I'm gonna figure out what the heck these movies are. Euphoria is a TV show. I know this is Euphoria. I have watched the first little bit. I think I watched the first season. I haven't watched it anymore. I think it's like A tier. I think it's really good. Yeah. Okay, I know this one. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. I'm gonna put it in the B tier. I know people are probably gonna be like, what? This is crazy because this movie is getting really high praise. I just think the disconnect is with the like how the themes are presented. Sometimes I feel like it's trying to be very sincere, but then other times it's being way too silly for like that it kind of clashes with it. There's I won't go too much into detail, but like the reason why I think it goes too silly is like it takes away from the impact of like these really serious themes that it's trying to convey. Like, there's a scene in this movie where to get their powers they have to do like some really stupid or weird act. So one of these people wants to be like, I think it's like a sumo wrestler, and they have to stick an award up their butt, and like it's just the weirdest scene. Like, I don't know, the movie drags me as well, but the reason why I'm putting it in B tier is like when it has those emotional beats and like it is a very visual film, like visually appealing film, I can understand the love for it. I can totally get why people love this and it resonates with them. I just think it's kind of exhausting and I don't think it needs to be as long as it is. The next one is Ex Machina. This movie is a solid S tier. I love this movie. This movie is so amazing to watch. Alex Garland, I think is his name. I appreciate him. Like, his work that he does is amazing. He's actually just coming out with a new movie called Men. Want to see it. I don't think it's on this list, but like Ex Machina, once again, there are some scenes in there that will just stick with me forever. The next one is apparently False Positive. I've heard of this, haven't seen it, I don't think. No, I haven't seen this. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on the list of I haven't seen this movie. First Cow, I think I have. I'm pretty sure if my mind is keeping me correct, the person that directed the Harley Quinn movie with Birds of Prey, I think this was their very first movie, and I did seek out to watch it. I am pretty sure. I could be very, very wrong. Two Travelers in the World. Let's see. I could be very, very wrong. I am wrong. What was this movie then that I'm thinking of? Birds of Prey. Because I'm pretty sure she directed Kathy Yan. She directed something. Oh, it's Dead Pigs. That was it. That's the movie I think I watched. That was original film. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cow, I have yet to see. First Cow, sorry to say. This is with Ethan Hawke. I think I've seen it. I think it's like I think he's a priest in it. A24 film. Yeah, First Reformed. Yeah, I saw this and I really liked it. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good movie. I think it's like it's A or B tier. Frick, I don't know. I'm gonna put in the B tier, but it's very high in the B tier. It's between B and A. I really, really liked that movie. Free Fire, I remember I saw this. Once again, just an enjoyable film. I think it's all like a solid B. The cast in that is really crazy for the time. I think it's just a fight that happens in a warehouse for the whole film, and it's just them like teaming up with each other, being deceptive. It's a fun watch. I really enjoyed it. It had Brie Larson in it. The guy from District 9 was in it too. Yeah, I enjoyed it. The next one is Ginger Rosa. Let's see. I don't know what this one is. Ginger and Rosa. Ellie Fanning. Lifeline between two teenagers dissolve once. Whoa. Okay, that's an interesting. Synopsis. I have yet to see this movie actually. Wow, that synopsis is interesting. One tries to seduce the other one's father. Jeez. The next one is Gloria Bell. I don't think I've seen Gloria Bell. Maybe I have. Yeah, okay, I've seen this, yeah. Yeah. I think it's just like a kind of like feel good kind of movie. Yeah, I remember Michael Cera. Yep. Yeah. I think this movie was like okay. I'll put it in the C tier because like I feel like it was good, but like it doesn't really like stick out with me too much. If that's like the best way to describe it. The next one is Good Times, which is with what's his name, Robert Patterson. This is a solid S tier. I love this movie. This movie is so fucking good. This is where I kind of realized that he is just a really good actor. Like he blew me away with that role. Yeah, that's just a crazy movie. The things that happens in that movie, I like would say, if you can handle just pretty much anything that's very disgusting, like what human beings can do, I would say recommend it. For kids and all that, no, definitely not. Green Room, which is with Patrick Stewart, and I think he plays like a Nazi, I'm pretty sure. It's like a metal band. I love this movie. I've seen it many times on rewatch, and I love it. Like, it is just a good movie again to watch. Yeah, like I said, it's... I think it's with... I'm trying to think. It's with an actor that passed. I can't remember his name. Yeah, Anton. Yeah, he passed away, but like, my goodness, it is such a good movie. Patrick Stewart plays an amazing villain in that movie. I would highly recommend it. Hereditary, I think, is a very, very good movie. I think it's an A tier. It's not quite the S tier because I think it has a few issues for me. I think the pacing, once again, I think it's over 2 hours long. Could have been like a little bit less. But there are some scenes in that movie that I won't forget. I will never forget. I'm trying to think. I think it's like High Life, I think is the next one. High Life. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Once again, Robert Patterson. And his body are the last hours in the damage. Yeah. Yeah, I thought this one was okay. Yeah. C tier. It has Robert Patterson in it, and he does a good job with it, but like, if I remember correctly, it's kind of there. It's kind of just there. I was expecting more. Going through this list pretty good, actually. We're doing pretty good. The next one is Hot Summer something. Hot Summer Nights, I think is what it is. Timothy Charlton. Yeah, an awkward teen gets in his over his head dealing drugs when falling. I don't think I've seen this one actually, but it sounds kind of up my jam, to be honest. This sounds like it could be something I would watch and I would actually enjoy, but I have yet to see that movie. Yet to see it. The next one is, I can't read that actually. Talk. I think it's Talk. A24 Talk and something. How to Talk to Girls at Parties, I'm guessing, is it? Yes, that's definitely it. Nicole Kidman, Ellie Fanning does a lot of A24 films, it looks like. Sci-fi romance, interesting. I have yet to see this one either. Wow. That's the beauty. I love A24 because they make so many movies that I probably have never seen. I have never seen. The Fabric sounds familiar. Is this about the killer dress? I could be right. I remember I saw this and I was like, what the heck is this movie? Fabric. A24. Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, this is a weird movie. This is such a weird movie. Yeah. This one's weird. I was kind of indifferent about it. I was like, okay, interesting concept for sure, but like, I just feel like times it was like, where are we going with this? Or like, I felt kind of like dozing off a bit. Okay, the next one is Into the Forest. Into the Forest. This sounds familiar too. Elliot Page. And then come to just. This sounds familiar. Let me look at a picture. It's a Canadian one. I think I've definitely seen this movie. I feel like I've seen it. I remember the two of them. I'm gonna say, because I don't really remember it, I have seen this. I think it's C tier. Oh, It Comes at Night. Oh, this is an amazing movie. I love. People are so annoyed because this movie wasn't the typical like zombie film. People thought, oh man, like you barely get to see what is actually happening. There's a lot of like dream sequences as well. But man, that ending is so bleak, and I love it. I love that movie. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It just really hit for me. Carisha, A24. I don't know this. I don't think I know this movie. It definitely starts with a K. Okay, let me. Oh, there we go. Carisha. 21 is American, directed by. Huh. Once again, I don't think I've seen this one. Yeah, I don't think I've seen this one. So, onto the list of that. Next one is Lady Bird. I have seen this. Lady Bird, I think, is alright. I feel like it's kind of overhyped a bit. Once again, it's kind of like a telling of age story person that's kind of like figuring themselves out. I think it's okay. Leggies. Sounds familiar once again. Leggies. Let's see. It's Keira Knightley or Sam Rockwell. Probably have seen it because I pretty much watch anything with Sam Rockwell. Yeah, I seen this and I liked it. I think this was a cute movie. Yeah, pretty much anything with Sam Rockwell I have probably seen. Okay, this one is. I can't read it. I'm gonna move on for now. I think this is like Life After Somebody. I think it's like Life After Beth, if I'm correct. Yep, I'm right. Okay. Yeah, I didn't really care for this one. I got what it was trying to go for, but I just don't think it was really well executed. I think it's like a guy that tries to bring his girlfriend back, and then he eventually moves on, and then I think the girlfriend doesn't want him to move on. Nah. Nah, I didn't really care for it. You know what? Probably D tier. I just didn't care about it. I really didn't care for it. Cool premise, but like, Locke, one of my absolute favorite movies. Locke with Tom Hardy. The fact that he can be in a car talking over, like, doing a cell phone conversation for like an hour and a half, hour and 40, and keeping it that engaged is like something that I was blown away by. It's literally just him in the car, talking the whole time. And he does it so well. Like, the emotions that he conveys, amazing. I would recommend that movie in a heartbeat to people that are into that kind of thing, where it's like such an interesting concept. It's done well. Low Tide. Teenager find a bag of gold and demands. Yeah, I've seen this. I'm pretty sure I saw this movie. Low Tide. I think I have. I'm just gonna put in the unknown, because, like, maybe I'm getting it mixed up with another movie. Maybe. Man, there are a few of these movies that I just don't know. I feel like that's probably a good sign that, like, if I don't remember these posters or if I don't remember the name, I probably haven't seen it, but I don't know if I've seen this one. Mid-90s is the one. That's the one that's produced by what's his name? Jonah Hill. And I enjoyed it. I think it's like a B tier. I think it's like a solid movie. I enjoyed it. Midsummer is a very depressing movie. About a woman that's trying to cope with the death of multiple family members, and a cult pretty much convinces her to join them. Yeah, that's an A tier. That's an A tier right there. Directed by the same person that did Hereditary. Could have used a few more spicy moments, you could say, in it. There was like there's a weird stuff, but like could have been a little bit extra weird, I think, and it would have just been like, would have made it S tier. Trying to pronounce this. Madari. Could be totally wrong. Once again. I saw this one. This is all about like a family that immigrates to like USA, and it's dealing with the hardships and stuff of the parents not really like being in love as much anymore. I really like this movie. This was like, it hits and the feels really good. A tier. I don't know this movie. I'm going to go through the list afterwards of all the A24 films, and we will go through and see which ones are which, if I have time. Moonlight? I'm trying to think of the name of this one. I definitely have seen this one. Moonlight. Yeah, Moonlight. This is a movie that I think the first two acts of this movie, because it's in 3 different acts. It's like his childhood, his adolescence, I'm pretty sure his like teenage years, and then him as an adult. I think the first 2 acts are amazing. I think if they were able to land that 3rd act as strongly as the other 2 acts, it would be in the S tier. But sadly, because I found the 3rd half of this movie just wasn't as strong as the first 2 acts, I think it's still an A tier. But yeah, I'm kind of bummed. That was a movie that I remember I saw in theaters, and I was like, holy shit, this movie is amazing. And the 3rd act came, and I was like, okay, it's not as good as the other 2 acts, but still like a really damn well made movie. What's this movie called? Morris from America. Never heard of this one, I don't think. I have never heard this movie before. Okay, on to the list of I don't know. Native Son. Sounds familiar. Let's see. Native Son. Maybe I haven't. It sounds super familiar. No. I'm thinking of another movie. It looked kind of similar. I have not seen that movie. Never Going Back. Let's see. Never Going Back is the next movie, apparently. Angela and Jim's best friends taking a wild beach trip, but their roommates lose all their money. Huh. I have never heard this one either. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Obvious Child is the next one. Okay. Okay, Jenny Slate. Okay. Oh! I think I've seen this one. I'm pretty sure I've seen this one before. Yeah, about her getting pregnant. Yeah. Yeah, this one was good. I enjoyed this one for what it was. Solid B tier. Solid B tier. On the Rocks. I remember I saw this one. Thought it was pretty good. Yeah, B tier as well. I think that this movie, I remember I liked all the performances. I like what they were trying to tell for the story. I just don't think it, like, really wowed me. I was like, this was just, like, a very fun movie to watch. This one's Laws. Something Laws. A24 Laws. I don't know. I don't know. The next one is Red Rocket. I'm going to be real honest. If I don't know these movies or if I can't read the names off, I might just skip them afterwards and then just be like, these are also included into the list of movies I haven't seen. He's on Chris Khan, washed up porn star, plots his return to the big time from small. Huh. I have not even heard of this one before. Okay. Okay. So it's about a guy, a coming of age, coming back, like a comeback story. Okay. Remember is the next one. Remember. Came out in 2015. Christopher Plummer. Okay. Widow who struggles with... Yeah, I've seen this. And this movie was pretty good. This movie was, like, sad. Yeah. Yeah, this was like a... This one was just kind of a sad movie. Like, it's got like moments of like, ooh, what's gonna happen? But like, the whole premise is just sad. It's B tier. What the heck is this one? If I remember correctly, I think it's this one. Yeah. Only reason why I remember this is because I remember one of my friends watched this and they said it was not very good, but they thought the poster was really cool. I have not seen this movie, but yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I remember somebody watched this and they told me not to watch it, but they really liked the poster. And this is like a while ago. It was an A24 film. The Room with Brie Larson, and I enjoyed this. I actually really enjoyed it. I think it's kind of missing an ending. Like, I feel like the whole movie is like them dealing with the situation that they've been dealt and coping with it and all the behaviors and yeah. And I just remember I felt like, wow, this movie's like really taking its time to dive into these like themes of like trauma and like being oppressed for so long. And then the ending just kind of happens. It happens really quickly and it's like, oh, okay, this is okay. Yeah, but I really enjoyed the whole movie. Like, I think it once again, if they landed the ending a little bit better, it would be in the S tier range, but definitely in the A tier. Saint Maud. I don't like this movie. It's weird because it's like at moments I enjoyed this movie, but as a whole I kept thinking to myself, like, what is the point of this movie? Like, it's a girl that definitely struggles with trying to find, like, I guess, reasoning through, like, religion. And she eventually starts to go crazy, but, like, I don't know, it just didn't really hit for me. Yeah, like I said, it has good moments, but I think as a whole, I remember leaving that movie and I was like, this is kind of a waste. But I do remember that ending. I remember the last 5-10 seconds of that movie quite vividly in my head. It was something. I'm gonna be honest. What's this movie? It's called. I don't know this movie. I can't tell what that is. Something Skin. I think it's just Skin. Skin. Is it Skin? No. Skin. A24. Crime drama. Young man makes the dangerous choice to leave the white supremacist gang. Oh, jeez. That's that's quite the synopsis right there too. This sounds like something I would have watched, but I don't think I did. I don't think I watched this movie. That's okay. Slice? I remember I tried watching this. I'm pretty sure it's it's supposed to be like a comedy movie. Yeah, Slice. Horror comedy, yep. And I did not like this movie. I did not like this movie at all. This movie was a big piece of shit. Sorry to the filmmakers. I just did not enjoy your vision whatsoever. That was not a good movie. Slow West. Slow West. Michael Fassbender. Yeah, I saw this. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 99% sure I saw this movie. Yeah, I watched this. It was okay. It was okay. C tier. It's one of those movies that I'm like, oh yeah, I saw it, but I don't really remember like a whole of a lot of it. But that's okay. Like I said, I know on this list there's gonna be movies that like just really didn't stick with me. Son of a gun. Finds himself locked in a minor crime and forced to adapt to the harshest realities of prison life. A prisoner, an Australian most notorious criminal. I have not seen this. Interesting. I do really like Ian McGregor, but I have not seen this. Interesting. The Spectacular Now. I love this movie. I'm going to be real honest about that. I think that movie is a really fucking great movie. I think it's between the S and the A tier, but because that movie has some really good themes going for it, and I think the performances are really good, that's an S tier, I think. Spring Breakers! I remember this movie. Oh my god. This movie was a trip. I think it's B tier, but oh my god. Yeah. James Franco was like I think it was like a drug dealer. That was a movie. Yeah. I would definitely recommend. Some people should just see that movie just for the hell of it. Oh, it's about Oasis. I have not seen this. Nope. It's about the band. Swiss Army Man. This was a fun one. It's Daniel Radcliffe, and he's a dead man. He's like a washed up corpse, and he farts, and it's a weird movie, but I do like the themes. Doesn't get to A or an S tier because I think it is a little bizarre. It's made by the same people that made Everything Everywhere All at Once. So like, I feel like if you really do embrace the weirdness that they like to do, these would be up way more for you. I don't know this movie, I don't think. Not the Adam Project, that's for sure. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna be real honest. I don't really know. Yeah, I don't think I've seen this one. The Ballad of Something Brown. Ballad. I'm gonna do A24, The Ballad of something. Of Lefty Brown. I have never heard of this movie in my life. So I'm going to put this in. Haven't seen. Oh, I've seen this one. I can't remember. Is it the Innocence? I'm pretty sure. The Innocence, I'm pretty sure. No, is this it? I don't think it's this one. I don't think it's The Innocence. The Innocence is just coming out. Oh, fuck. I know this one. I definitely have seen it. Something. It's not The Witch. It's not the... Is it the Adderall? That's okay. That's apparently the one movie, the Adderall Diaries. I don't think I've seen this one. Search. James Franco. Ed. Never seen this movie. So I can put this one at least on here. Yeah, I have never seen this movie. Frick. It starts with an I, I'm pretty sure. Man, oh man. I've seen this one. I 100% know I've seen this. I just don't remember the name of it. I can't remember this movie. I can't for the life of me. So I'm just gonna put it. I don't know. I'm just gonna put in the C tier. I remember this poster. I remember seeing. I think it had like. Did it have Oh my goodness, what's her name? It had a certain actress in it. This is gonna be crazy. Hotel for Dogs. I don't know why I remember this movie. I think it has Emma Roberts in it. I'm like pretty sure it has Emma Roberts. A24 film. The Back Coat Daughter. That's it. Yep. I've seen this. And I remember I didn't like this movie that much. I just remember the poster was really cool. During the dead of winter, trouble barks and mysteries. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't like this movie. So yeah, C tier is about right. The Captive. I remember this with Ryan Reynolds. C tier. I thought the idea was really cool, but sadly it wasn't as good. I can't really tell what this is. Moving on. Disaster Artist. This was a solid fun watch. Yeah, it's a B tier. I think it's just a fun watch. It's kind of like a one and done kind of thing. Yeah. Elephant, The Elephant. I have never heard of this movie, but let's see what it's all about. The Elephant Queen by I have never heard of this movie, so sorry. Don't know this movie. It's got cassette tape. Wonder if I could just write cassette tape and it's gonna show up. A24. It's not Hereditary. No idea. Well, moving on. I can't really read the name of it. The next one is Exception. I'm just trying to go at a great pace for this. Exception. I have not seen this movie. I'm going to be real honest, too. It's a historical piece. Ooh, the next one is The Farewell, and this is an amazing movie. I love this movie. I just saw it actually recently, maybe like a few months ago. And oh my god, it is an S tier all the way. I love this movie. The Florida Project, awesome movie. Willem Dafoe and the child in it is amazing. It is heartbreaking as hell. S tier, I think, too, for me. I love that movie. The Florida Project. It kind of shows the reality that you know, like Disney World. It's about like a girl that lives very close to Disney World or Disneyland in Florida, and the surround like Disney World or Disneyland sounds like a magical place, but like around it is not the best It's not the best, like, it doesn't have the best income, and it kind of shows the lives of like a little girl and like her struggling with like dealing with her reality. So she kind of makes up a lot of things in her head. It's very sad, but I really really like it. The next one is The Green Knight. I watched this once again. This is probably S tier for me. The Green Knight. That's an amazing watch. I loved it. It's very slow, but I think it does a lot of favors. It does the movie a lot of favors. The Hole, I think, is the next one. The Hole. In the Ground, apparently, is the name of it. I have never heard of this movie in my life. No. So it is going in. I haven't seen. The next one is... I can't read the name of that one. The Kill Team. I have seen this. This has Alex Skarsgård in it. And somebody else, I think it's like the Kill Squad. And it's pretty much about like them killing people and like they just accept it. But the other, like the main person, Nat Wolff, he doesn't go along with it. And it just brings friction. I enjoyed it. I think it's like a B. I enjoyed it. I think the performances were good. Oh my god, this movie. Oh man, this is a fucked up movie. What the heck is it called? Something with a deer. Deer A24. It's like Secrecy of a Deer or something like that. The Killing of a Sacred Deer. Oh my god, this movie. This is a weird movie. But I actually love it. This is one of those movies that I don't know what I was expecting going into it. And when I finished it, I was like, oh my god. A tier. This movie was a wild ride that I loved every second of it. This is the weird shit that A24 can only pull off. It is out there. Lamb. I did watch this. Weird. Pretty much a couple, they can't have kids. A lamb has like a hybrid between a lamb and a human, and they take care of it, but then there's deadly consequences, of course, and things happen. Things happen in that movie. I don't think I've ever seen this movie. I'm pretty sure I've never seen this movie. The Last Something Star. Yeah. A24, The Last Movie Star, is it? The Last Movie Star. Oh, is it the draw? Is it the... No. No, I had never seen this one. Weird. Okay. I was going to say Burt Reynolds. So I'm like, oh, like, is it a documentary about his life? Oh, no. Did I click out of the thing? Shoot. Okay, we're good. Whew. Had a little bit of a scare there, but we are all good. We are all good. I thought that I lost all my progress, but I did not. Yeah, The Last Movie Star, haven't seen. Can't say I saw that. The Lighthouse is a really weird movie, but strangely I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna bring this up to A tier. I don't think it's like S tier, but it definitely, the performances are amazing in this movie. Yeah, just missing something for me to make it like an S tier. The Lobster, my god, this is a weird movie too. Pretty much I think it's about like people that become like animals and stuff. They just kind of like accept that like their lives is not amazing, so they expect that like they're just gonna become these creatures. Oh yeah, okay, a little different than what I was explaining. Yeah, pretty much people go to like camp, and they try and meet a partner, but they don't, and they don't succeed. Then they get turned into a lobster. So yeah, pretty much like their life is not going the way they expect, so they hope that they find a partner, and if not, they just become lobsters. This is an A tier movie. It's odd, but also kind of charming. Just out there. It's just such an odd movie. The Lovelies, the Lovers, is that maybe one it is? Let's see. Lovers. I have never seen this movie. A man and his wife are struggling and they both embody. Wow, it's all about them having affairs. I guess I've never seen this movie. Okay. Interesting. The Monster I have seen. The Monster I have definitely seen. I don't think I liked it though. I think it's like Them in the Woods. Not The Monster with Eminem. Monster movie. Yeah, it's in the woods, and I just thought this movie, I just felt like it didn't know what it wanted to be. Yeah, I felt like it dragged. I didn't really get it. D tier, I guess. Yeah, it just didn't do anything for me. Oh, is this like the Road or something? Not The Road. It's a movie with I think it's Robert Pattinson again. I could be wrong. I love how Good Time is the first thing, because A24's Good Time is amazing. The Road, maybe? It's no. What is this movie again? I have definitely seen this movie. Oh man. What the Floor Project, Ghost Time. The Monster, Oasis, American Honey, Into the Forest, Equals, Room, Dark Places, Amy. It's not a Violent Year. Is it The Rover? The Rover. Yep, that's it. It wasn't The Road. It was The Rover. I'm pretty sure, and it had Robert Pattinson. Yeah, I enjoyed this. I think it's a B tier. I think it's a very solid film. Yeah. Once again, it just kind of showed me that I was like, man, like Robert Pattinson is a good actor. Like when he's actually given decent roles, he can do a lot of good things. Okay, The Sea of Trees. Sea of Trees. Matthew McConaughey. Kent Watanabe. That's a good cast. I have not seen this movie. Oh, wait. Maybe I did. The poster. Yeah. I remember I was like excited for this movie, and then I watched it, and I thought it was just okay. I think it's like C. Yeah. That poster, yeah, that one I remember a lot. There's two of the souvenirs. I don't know why there's two. I don't know what this is. But the souvenir, I'm pretty sure I've seen, and I thought it was just okay. Souvenir. Wow, I cannot spell. Oh, there's two parts for the souvenirs. That's okay. Yeah. I didn't realize there was a second part. What? There's two parts to this thing? And the second part's better than the first? I'm very confused. So, it's a sequel. Interesting. So wait, is there going to be like a third part? That's what I'm kind of curious. Like, I've never seen an A24 film ever really have a sequel. That is interesting to me. I'm just going to check quick. Okay. Looks like there might be a third part eventually. Yeah, I have not seen these movies. I was confused. I was like, why is there two of the souvenirs? But I did not realize that there's two parts for this. The Tragedy of Macbeth. I saw this. This is with Denzel Washington, and it's black and white. And it's not bad. I think it's like a solid B tier. It's a slow movie, I find at times. It definitely is more like a play than an actual like movie, I found. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it for what it was. You have to be I was kind of having to be in the mood for that. Yeah, she was Sydney Hall. Huh. I've not seen this one. The Vanishing of Sydney Hall. I've not seen that. Interesting. The Witch is a movie that I wish I could say I love, but I sadly just think it's kind of there. Yeah, it's like C tier to me. Like, I think the ideas and there's moments, but I feel like it's just too slow for me. It was just too slow. Maybe if I watched it now, maybe it'd be a little different. But I remember when I first watched it, like, it was like 4 or 5 years ago. I didn't feel it. I was like, oh wow, it's gonna be like a really good kind of like creepy slow burn of a movie. And I just remember the goat, the black goat, and I just started talking. And seeing this in theaters, and people were like, some people were like, oh, other people were like kind of laughing at it, and I was like, I don't really know. Yeah, I don't know. It just wasn't a movie that I loved. I wish I did. Because I remember the claim for that was like, it was like the scariest movie that you should never have watched. No. The Bling Ring. I did see this. I didn't like it. I think it had Emma Watson in it, I'm pretty sure. And I didn't really care for it. Trespassing Against Us or something like that. I will put A24 Against Us. Trespass Against Us. Okay, I was right. I don't know if I've seen this one. And all about Heights Go South. Let's see some pictures. Typically, pictures will give me a good idea. I have not seen this movie. Nope. Haven't seen this movie. Tusk I have. And Tusk was like a fun watch, I guess. It's like a C tier. I think it's just like, it's there. Like, it's weird. It's odd. I'm happy I saw it, but I have no ever desire to ever see this movie again. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with that one. Uncut Gems, fucking amazing. I love this movie. It swears so much, but I think that is a movie I'll always remember. Adam Sandler proved to me that he is a great dramatic actor, and he needs to do more of that. He needs to get away from the dumb rom-com movies. Unless he really wants to stick with it, but I think he's a phenomenal, like, dramatic actor. This movie, I'm pretty sure, has Andrew Garfield in it. I am, like, 99% sure Andrew Garfield, A24 film. Yes. Under the Silver Lake. I saw this, and I really enjoyed it. Really long, but it is an odd movie, if I remember correctly. I think it's like a solid B tier. B tier for that movie. God, A24, they have some weird movies, but I love them. Is this Under My Skin? This is the Alien movie with Scarlett Johansson, isn't it? Under the Skin. Yes. This is a weird movie as well. This was a very, very strange, creepy movie. B tier for me. Yeah, B tier. I think it's a solid B tier movie. Let's see what else is there. Val was a documentary on Val Kilmer that came out, I think it was on Amazon Prime, and he just documented his whole life, and like it shows him when he was really young to like now, and like he just genuinely seems like a really nice guy. That's an A tier. That's an A tier documentary series. That was a great one. It's really sad what's happened to him, but you know what? He had positivity, man. He had a lot of positive moments. Waves, I saw this. I really enjoyed this. This was a good like movie. This is like A tier. Yeah. There's some good A tier movies, I won't lie. A tier. What's this? Where we're living. I don't know if I've seen this one, but let's see. Where we're living. A24. Not 25, A24. What the heck? Is this not the right one? Where were... Something young. Okay. A24, young. While we're young. Okay. Middle-aged filmmaker and his wife are happily married, but second around. Yeah, with Adam Driver. Yeah, Ben Stiller. Yeah, I enjoyed it. This is a cute movie. Solid, solid B. Solid B. Where is my B tier? Yeah, B tier. While we're young. Okay. The next one is. I don't know what this one is. I don't know what that one is. I've seen X and I didn't like it really. Too slow. It's between a C and a D for me. I remember the praise that came out for this, and I was like, wow, like, I can't wait to see this. And I watched it, and I just found it extremely boring for the first hour, and then the last half an hour, I was like, this is okay. And I get what they were going for, like, their message. It's a D. I didn't care for it. I don't know, the whole idea about beauty and, like, finding beauty even when you're older and stuff, it's just like, okay. Zola? I don't know what the heck Zola is, but let's see. Zola. Detroit Ways for the Arrow Strip Club. Wow, I have not heard of this movie, but it sounds extremely interesting. Yeah, just about pretty much trying to survive for 48 hours. Okay. These other movies, I'm gonna just look up quickly. I don't know if I've seen them. I'm just gonna look up names that I probably haven't heard of, like Obvious Child, maybe. Okay, no. Life After Beth, Stuck, Green God, The Violent Year, Son of a Gun, While We're Young, Cut Bank. Liam Hemsworth, okay. Cut to Bank. I have not heard. Oh, nope. I haven't seen this. I haven't seen it. I'm gonna do this quick. Slow West, Barely Lethal. Saw that. That was not good. Amy, The End of the Tour. Okay, that's this movie. Click on that. Search. Quick. Jason Segel. Oh, wait. I might have seen this. It was about the Rolling Stones or something. Yeah, this was cute. This is a cute movie. I enjoyed that movie. That was a cute movie. B tier for me. Look at that. Would have totally missed this movie if I didn't look it up. Dark Places. Mississippi Grind. What the heck is this one? Yeah, this looks familiar. Let's see, Mississippi Grind. Convictos. Yeah, I saw this and I thought it was okay. It's probably like C tier for me. Mississippi Grind. I remember this one. C tier. Oh, jeez. What am I doing? C tier. Boop. Real Mojave. I have never heard of this one. Huh. I'm gonna look to see if there's any names that I can. Which remember Krisha, Green Room, Lateral, The Lobster, De Palma. Never seen that. Equals. Kristen Stewart. Okay. I don't know if I've seen this one. Yeah, I've seen this. I didn't care for it. Yeah. C tier. Wasn't a big fan of that one. That's kind of a dud for me. Into the Forest. Sea of Trees. American Honey. Moonlight. The Monster. 20th Century Woman. Trespass, The Black Coat's Daughter. That's the one that I was thinking of before. The Lovers. The Exception. Ghost Story. Mencha. No, I haven't seen this one. I haven't seen that. I find a lot of these, some of these movies that I'm just learning about now. Woodshock. What is Woodshock? Kirsten Dunst. Nope. I have never heard of this one. Apparently it's all about... Interesting. Yeah. So far, I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed. I know there's gonna be a bunch that I haven't seen of A24 films. I knew that was gonna be the case. I wasn't gonna be able to see all of these movies. Leon Pete. And that's kind of okay. I've realized that, like, sometimes some of these movies are just not gonna, like, gravitate towards me. Like, I'm just gonna... sorry, just checking. I have not seen this movie. Okay, so I think it's safe to say probably all these movies that that are on, like, the bottom of your... I have yet to see. So, I'm actually just gonna end this because I feel like this is probably just a good list overall. So I'm going to put all these other ones on movies that I have yet to see. So, out of the amount of the amount of A24 films, I'm actually going to just count to see how many I've actually watched. Okay, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Whew. 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 65, 66, 67. 67. I have watched 67 of these movies, I'm pretty sure. Sorry if I got a few of them wrong there, but let's see. A24. How many movies are there? There are currently 112 movies. Wowzers. A little bit less because some of these I think they're including are the ones that are coming soon. So yeah, probably like 110. I watched 67 of these movies. Pretty good, I gotta say. Yeah. So that is my list of all A24 films. I hope you enjoyed this while I was creating this whole list. Yes, this is gonna be a long video, but I thought it'd just be a fun little thing to go through. Yeah, and I will talk to you guys later. And if you have any comments, or if you want to give your input on what you think of this list or your own list, put in the comments down below. And until next time, see you guys later. Choo!